Good afternoon. This message is for the Makah tribe's COVID-19 pandemic response. Today is March 24th, 2020, and the time is 3 o'clock. So we want to talk about a few things today, give some updates on what the tribe is doing. We have a shelter-in-place order that's in effect. It went into effect a few days ago and will remain in effect until April 24th. This order can be rescinded or extended as necessary. I want to point out that the state of Washington, Governor Jay Inslee issued a similar order. It's called Stay Home, Stay Safe. Governor Inslee put those measures into effect last night, made an announcement, and we just wanted you to be aware that the state is now doing a lot of similar actions that the Makah tribe is doing as well, and they're just calling it by a different name. And but basically, the message is the same: that we want people to stay home within their family unit, don't travel outside of that family unit, and practice social distancing while you're in your home, and most certainly when you are out of your home. We have few things that I want to talk about. First one is community food deliveries. So we have several community food deliveries going on. The Cape Flattery School District is delivering to their students. The Makah Head Start are delivering food to their students, and our seniors program are delivering food to those seniors that are 65 and older. At those locations where the deliveries are happening for the students, we saw some good things going on. We got some good reports that parents are practicing the social distancing at those pickup locations, and we want to encourage that and point that out, that's exactly what we're asking you to do. So we want to thank you for doing that. Please continue doing the social distancing at the pickup sites of the food delivery services that are happening right now. The next thing is determining basic food needs. So we want each household to really think about this. Determine your most basic food needs. You know, we're used to some luxuries in many of our homes that we might not necessarily need, and so let's take a look at that. We're encouraging people to shop locally at Washburns. We don't want people leaving the reservation if they don't have to. We realize that a lot of people go shopping in Port Angeles and Sequim, and we'd like to keep our people here. Shop locally as much as you can and determine what's most basic for your household, and go get those items at Washburns if they have them. The tribe is working with Washburns to make sure there's adequate supply, and we're working those details out, and we'll be supporting that as we move along here. If you do happen to have to leave the reservation to go to Port Angeles or Sequim, to those stores, we ask you to limit the number of people that you take with you. Don't make it a family event, certainly. Send one person if you can. Just send one person. If one person can shop for maybe multiple families and deliver that in a safe manner to the other families, those things would be very helpful. We don't want to see a lot of people leaving. It's payday this Friday for the tribal organization, and we know that a lot of people generally leave town to go pick up their grocery needs and their household needs at that time. So we're trying to encourage people to stay home and do that here. And if you do have to leave, just send one person. So that's what the tribe is really encouraging and asking the community to step up and stay home. We want to also talk about medical, the medical needs and food needs. We talked about the food and so work. So we have people that have medical appointments, and we have people that work off the reservation. So I want to remind you that if you have medical appointments off the reservation, work with Sophie Tredovic Indian Health Center. Call them to see if you can get those needs met here locally. Work with your doctors. If Sophie Tredovic isn't your primary care, call your doctor and see if you can't work something out to get your needs met here on the medical side. And then those of you that have to travel and work off the reservation, We just ask that you be mindful when you come back, be mindful of your family unit, and let's practice that sheltering and social distancing. And that's certainly for everybody, but when we leave the reservation, we can be exposed to additional risks, and so we want to ask everyone to help us out with those details. Also, wanted to inform the community that the Makah Tribal Council is still conducting business. We're still meeting daily. That the governing body meets daily. We meet remotely, and discuss the details that we need to make our decisions. We get our information from the directors and managers. The directors and managers meet remotely. There's directors meetings that are going on. The Emergency Operations Center meets multiple times through the week, and the Tribal Council is provided with all of those documents and reports over our computers, and we read through that, and we meet daily to discuss what decisions have to be made and how we're doing. If there's any kind of emergent needs that we need to tend to. So we are doing that. We are doing that on a daily basis. We also have an executive team meeting daily as well that includes the Tribal Council, our some of our leadership staff, Dr. Cope from the Sophie Tredovic Indian Health Center, and our acting general manager and operations director, and also our chief of police. So we do have those meetings going on to make sure that we are acting appropriately on the most up-to-date and relevant information to protecting our community. Got a few numbers that I want to share with you. First off, if you are sick or if you are looking for help to reschedule off-reservation appointments, call the Sophie Tredovic Indian Health Center. That number's 360-645-2233. And also to help with your medication needs as well. So call the Sophie Tredovic Indian Health Center, stick at 360-645-2233. Also, just want to remind people of the Makah COVID-19 hotline that has been under construction. It's it's operational, and we're gonna keep refining that process as we go along. That number's 360-645-6273. That's for the Makah community. When you call that, when the Makah community calls that, leave a message and you'll receive a call back with that can answer your questions. Okay. Next, we just want to remind people that there's a Washington State COVID-19 call center. That number's 1-800-525-0127. 1-800-525-0127. And there's one more hotline, Clallam County hotline. That's COVID-19 hotline. It's manned Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. That number's 360-417-2430. All right. Well, I want to thank the community for their patience during this time. I want to applaud you for your efforts. We've seen and heard reports of some good things going on. People practicing social distancing when they're out in public. When they're walking the beach and they see another family, they move away from them. And we know those are tough things, and this is a tough time, and it's not part of our culture to do those things. But at this time, it is very critical that we continue to make these a part of our habit for the next several weeks, and we thank you and applaud you for that. I'll keep doing these updates, try to do them on a daily basis. If I miss a day, I'll definitely get one done the next day. So thank you for all your patience, and thank you for your feedback. Thank you for your questions that we have, and just know that the tribal government and our leadership team and the people working for the Makah tribe are working hard to do their part to provide the essential services we need to get through this and to also keep us safe. I want to say, just want to say thank you. All right, take care. Sure.